Imagine receiving a raise next month. Not a huge one. Maybe an extra $400 after taxes. Now ask yourself something uncomfortable. Would your savings actually increase by $400? Or would your life simply become $400 more expensive? For millions of people across the United States and Europe, the answer is surprisingly predictable. The salary goes up. The apartment gets nicer. The car payment grows. Streaming subscriptions multiply. Weekend spending becomes normal. And somehow, the bank account still looks exactly the same. It isn't because these people are lazy. It isn't because they don't earn enough. It's because modern life is designed to make every increase in income feel temporary. Minimalism isn't about owning fewer things because someone on social media says it's trendy. Real financial minimalism is about protecting your future income from your present emotions. And once you understand that difference, money starts behaving very differently. Let's explore 20 minimalism habits that quietly separate people who stay financially comfortable from people who slowly become genuinely wealthy. The first habit isn't buying less. It's needing less. Imagine two coworkers earning $70,000 a year. One feels like every raise creates permission to upgrade something. A better phone. A larger apartment. A newer SUV. Higher-end restaurants. The other person's lifestyle barely changes. Not because they can't afford more. Because they no longer believe every desire deserves a purchase. Over 10 years, the difference isn't simply the amount spent. It's the amount permanently invested. An extra $600 each month invested at an average annual return of 8% grows to more than $109,000 after 10 years. Nothing magical happened. One person simply reduced the number of things they believed they needed. Minimalism begins in the mind long before it appears in your home. The second habit is treating convenience as a luxury instead of a necessity. Modern companies sell convenience more aggressively than products. Food delivered. Groceries delivered. Clothes delivered overnight. Same-day shipping. Premium memberships. Monthly subscriptions that remove tiny inconveniences. Each individual purchase feels harmless. An extra $12 here. Another $18 there. A $25 delivery fee doesn't seem life-changing. But imagine spending just $15 every day on convenience. That becomes about $450 every month. That's $5,400 every year. Invested consistently over 25 years at roughly 8%, that money could become well over $400,000. Convenience feels invisible because we rarely compare it to future wealth. Our brain values immediate comfort far more than distant financial freedom. The third habit is refusing to impress strangers. Walk through almost any city. New luxury SUVs. Designer handbags. Expensive sneakers. High-end watches. Beautiful apartments. What do all these purchases have in common? They're usually seen by people who don't significantly affect our lives. Psychologists call this social signaling. Humans naturally display success because, historically, status increased survival. Today, companies monetize that instinct. Many purchases aren't solving practical problems. They're solving emotional ones. Minimalists quietly ask a different question. If nobody ever saw this, would I still want it? That single question eliminates countless unnecessary expenses. The fourth habit is buying time instead of clutter. Many homes contain thousands of dollars worth of forgotten purchases. Kitchen gadgets used twice. Exercise equipment collecting dust. Decorations stored in boxes. Closets filled with clothes rarely worn. Every object demands attention. Cleaning. Organizing. Maintaining. Replacing. Owning fewer things isn't just about saving money. It's about reducing mental noise. Less clutter often creates more time. More time creates better decisions. Better decisions create more wealth. The fifth habit is delaying almost every major purchase. Modern shopping encourages emotional speed. Limited time offers. Flash sales. Only 3 left in stock. Buy now. Humans fear missing opportunities more than making mistakes. Financially intelligent people reverse that instinct. Instead of asking, "Can I afford this today?" they ask, "Will I still want this 30 days from now?" It's amazing how many purchases disappear once excitement fades. Impulse rarely survives patience. The sixth habit is making homes feel complete. Many people continuously upgrade furniture, decorations, electronics, and renovations. The home never feels finished. There is always another improvement. Minimalists intentionally create a point where enough truly becomes enough. Instead of chasing a perfect house, they focus on enjoying the one they already have. Contentment quietly protects thousands of dollars every year. The seventh habit involves transportation. Cars are emotional purchases disguised as practical ones. A reliable vehicle gets you to work. A luxury vehicle often serves identity. Imagine financing an extra $20,000 for features that don't meaningfully change your daily life. At 6% interest over 5 years, you're paying hundreds more every month. Those monthly payments don't simply buy leather seats. They delay investments. They reduce flexibility. They increase financial stress. Minimalism doesn't reject nice cars. It simply refuses to confuse transportation with self-worth. The eighth habit is wearing simple clothing consistently. Many successful people develop personal uniforms. Not because they lack creativity, because decision fatigue is real. Buying fewer clothes reduces spending. It also reduces daily mental effort. Less energy spent choosing outfits means more energy available for work, relationships, and long-term planning. Small mental savings often create surprisingly large financial benefits. The ninth habit is protecting mornings from advertising. Before breakfast, many people have already seen hundreds of advertisements. Social media, email promotions, influencer recommendations, video ads. Every advertisement creates dissatisfaction. Minimalists intentionally limit this exposure, because every desire begins as an idea planted somewhere. Fewer advertisements often mean fewer artificial wants. The 10th habit is understanding the difference between price and cost. A $1,500 phone doesn't cost only $1,500. It costs the hours required to earn that money after taxes. Suppose your effective hourly income after taxes is $30. That phone costs 50 hours of your working life. Over an entire year, people rarely think this way. Minimalists almost always do. Money represents life, not just numbers. The 11th habit is saying no without explanation. Many purchases happen because people feel uncomfortable disappointing others. Friends suggest expensive vacations. Coworkers invite costly nights out. Family members expect generous gifts. Financial maturity sometimes sounds surprisingly simple. No, not this time. No apology. No elaborate excuse. Just a decision aligned with long-term priorities. The 12th habit is avoiding endless upgrades. Technology improves every year. That doesn't mean your life improves every year by replacing everything you own. The newest laptop, the latest phone, the upgraded television. Each improvement often delivers only tiny increases in happiness. Excitement fades much faster than monthly payments. The 13th habit is valuing silence over stimulation. Many purchases happen because boredom feels uncomfortable. Shopping becomes entertainment. Browsing becomes a hobby. Buying creates temporary excitement. Minimalists learn something unusual. They become comfortable doing nothing. And surprisingly, people who constantly need stimulation often spend far more than those who don't. The 14th habit is building financial margins. Imagine your monthly income is $4,500 after taxes. Many households quickly expand expenses until they reach $4,400. Life suddenly becomes fragile. One unexpected repair. One medical bill. One job interruption. Everything changes. Minimalists intentionally leave breathing room. Financial peace often comes from unused capacity, not maximum consumption. The 15th habit is appreciating quality instead of quantity. Buying 10 cheap items often costs more than buying one durable one. Minimalism isn't about purchasing the cheapest products. It's about purchasing thoughtfully. A well-made item used for years usually beats replacing low-quality alternatives again and again. The 16th habit is resisting comparison. Social media creates the illusion that everyone else is constantly succeeding. Vacations, homes, cars, luxury dinners, new gadgets. Most people never post credit card balances or financial anxiety. Minimalists remember they're comparing their complete reality to someone else's highlight reel. That realization protects both emotional health and financial health. The 17th habit is making investing automatic. Minimalists remove unnecessary decisions. The moment income arrives, investments happen automatically. Whatever remains becomes available for spending. Most people save what's left over. Financially intelligent people spend what's left over. That single reversal changes everything. The 18th habit is accepting temporary discomfort. Walking instead of driving. Cooking instead of ordering. Repairing instead of replacing. Waiting instead of buying. Modern culture labels these sacrifices. Minimalists see them differently. They see future freedom purchased with present discipline. The 19th habit is defining what rich actually means. For many people, wealth is visible. Large homes, luxury brands, expensive vacations. Minimalists often define wealth differently. Owning time, having options, sleeping peacefully, not worrying about unexpected expenses. Financial freedom rarely looks dramatic. It often looks surprisingly ordinary. The 20th habit ties everything together. They stop trying to look wealthy and quietly become wealthy instead. There is a fascinating irony in personal finance. The people trying hardest to appear successful often sacrifice future wealth. The people least interested in displaying status often accumulate it steadily over decades. Because wealth grows in places nobody sees. Investment accounts, emergency funds, debt reduction, patience, consistency, not applause. Minimalism isn't really about empty rooms. It's about removing everything that quietly steals your financial future. Every unnecessary subscription, every emotional purchase, every comparison, every upgrade made simply because everyone else upgraded. None of these decisions seem important on a single day. But over 10, 20, or 30 years, they create two completely different lives. One filled with constant financial pressure despite a decent income. The other filled with increasing freedom, flexibility, and peace.